Hey guys, welcome to the workshop. So today we're going to complete the built-in. Now, if you didn't get a chance to catch part one, it's very important. So go back, watch part one, and then watch this one. But in this part, we're going to actually finish it up. We're going to put the doors on, we're going to put the drawer fronts on, and put all the nice finishing touches on it. So let's jump right into it. Okay, like I said, jumping right into it, picking right up where we left off on the last one. The frame that we built in the previous part, went ahead and nailed it in. Did not use any glue on this because the nails were definitely strong enough. And later on, my wife painted it, and she did the painting on the inside, outside, and we ended up caulking up around it as well. And it's also ready to push in the bottom part. So I built the bottom part obviously down in my workshop because it was much easier to make it square and fit better. And it's just time to slide it in, secure it, and get it ready for all the drawer pulls. So with the bottom secured now, it was time to put the frame on as well. And there was one little mishap that you won't really notice in this video, but the framed dividers, basically the dividers between where the drawers would be, I ended up recessing them too deep, and I needed to basically come out to where this frame actually was. So I ended up having to add on to each of the drawer dividers so that it would be nice and flush on the front side. So this door that we had is actually something that we decided to repurpose from an old entertainment center and actually made this to fit this door specifically. Now for all of the drawer fronts, I actually went and bought some half-inch pieces of pine to use as drawer fronts, and I also have this nice router bit to try to match the same contour that was already on the top door, so it kind of flowed and looked like it all went together. My wife also had this really neat idea of adding a line in the middle, and I completely got to give her credit for that because this turned out marvelously. So I ended up putting a line in the middle of these drawer fronts that kind of gives the illusion that they're actually two separate drawer fronts, and it really honestly turned out really nice, especially with the handles that we put on it that you'll see later in the video. Now time to install the drawer fronts, and to install them I ended up taking the front, pre-drilling 2 holes on both sides and then one dead center, just so that all of the pine would stay close together, because the tendency for boards that are only half-inch thick is that it could potentially warp through time, and by adding screws in basically each corner and in the center, I really helped keep that from happening. I've done it in the past before with different projects, and it's always turned out really good. Now for the bottom, we decided to bring it up a little bit just to give it kind of a toe kick look. And so this piece of wood would actually just attach to the bottom, and then adding some 2 little fancy feet at the bottom to make it so that it kind of looks like you actually took a hutch and pushed it into the wall. So on to pretty much the last step to this whole project, which was to put on these nice fancy drawer pulls. Now, these drawer pulls are something my wife found on Amazon. We really like them. I'm going to leave a link in the description of this video to those if it's something that you would like as well. And as you can see, we put 2 of them on. With this line, it gives the effect that these are actually 2 little drawers. And honestly, I loved how it looked. This whole project turned out really good, utilizing a lot of stuff that we already had and repurposing things that came from different projects on different pieces of furniture. So it was a very good, beneficial project to take care of the clutter that we once had that is now completely organized in a nice storage area. So thank you for watching this video. I will be seeing you next time in my workshop.